Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Mitchell. Oh, wait a minute. I'm alone, so I can take my mask off. I'd like to welcome you to Mitchell Elementary School. Each and every day, we begin our school day by ringing our school bell. And each day, a different student will ring in the day and ring out the school day. And by the end of the year, all students in the school building will have a chance to ring the bell. This is the original school bell from 1898. We've just recently refurbished it, and as a new tradition, we welcome you to Mitchell. Let's take a look at the entrance and what Mitchell School looks like now. So from the outside, this is the entrance that we've always had. It's very welcoming. It's a place where students enter the building. And this is just one of 3 doors that students will use to enter the building if they come in through the buses. On the other side of the building, which I'll show you later, is where our parent drop-off area is. And all students that are not coming off the buses, that includes walkers, bicycle riders, whatever, will enter through that side door by the gymnasium. So come on inside. Hi, welcome inside. All throughout the building, at the entrances, in every classroom, there are hand sanitizers available. We're not allowing any guests into the building, so unless you're a district employee or a student, you won't be allowed to enter the building. But if you need to come to the building, you can ring the buzzer and the secretary inside will answer your call and get you anything that you need through the foyer here. Also, students, when they enter the building, should sanitize their hands so that we know everyone's coming in with clean hands. So even if they are touching things, we know they're coming in with a sanitized hand. Yes, as you probably know, the whole concept of social distancing can be difficult for younger students. We have an idea what 6 feet apart looks like. We have an idea, of how to wait our turns and socially distance. So one of the concepts that's been brought to the elementary students is the idea that we should stay 1 cow apart. So this is very easy for students to visualize so that when they're in the hallway, when they're moving around, going to different areas like the cafeteria, the gymnasium, that they need to stay 1 cow apart. Welcome to the main office here at Mitchell Elementary. As you can see, we have plexiglass up to protect our receptionists and secretaries. Inside the office is where you can get all the information you need about registrations, about the school day. So the secretary sits here, but again, guests won't be allowed in the building, but you could just envision as you bring in or you call the secretary, this is where she is, kind of the heartbeat of the school. The teachers also have their mailboxes in here. The SRO's office is right here, so he's in close contact and knows everything that's going on around the building and outside the building, as our students are spending more time outside the building than before. So again, the plexiglass is really for the safety of our secretary and also the safety of our student. So as a student approaches the desk, they're completely isolated and separated from each other. And the SRO, whose office is right here, will be outside anytime students or teachers are outdoors. So welcome to the kindergarten hallway. Our hallways are wide enough that we've created lanes on either side of the hallway. If students stay to the right, they travel in one direction. They stay to the other side, they travel the other direction. Because they're required to wear masks in the hallways as well, they can be 3 feet apart. So this allows us better movement and better flexibility, also saving time when changing locations. Hi, welcome to one of our kindergarten classrooms. As you can see, there's a lot of space between students. We've taken the opportunity with students all facing the same direction to follow the CDC guidelines. So kindergarten takes place in a room that they've always been in an environment that's welcoming and nurturing. So welcome to kindergarten. Welcome to the Library Media Center here at Mitchell. Right now, this space is being used as a teacher workspace where teachers can come, plan, have space to socially distance. All of our specials are now moving to the classroom. So the library media specialist that works in this room goes to the classrooms and does her lessons there. She brings books and resources to properly instruct the children on what they'd be doing in the Library Media Center. That includes art, instrumental music. All the specialist classes take place in the classrooms to help us to maintain our cohorts and to limit the use of shared materials between students. Hi, welcome to the mask break areas out behind Mitchell Elementary. Behind me is the kindergarten mask break area, and each area is designated. There's maps for the teachers to follow and schedules where they have planned mask breaks. This is kindergarten. Each area has a different colored cone designated with grades 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Immediately to my right here is the preschool playground. And out on the large field you see out there is areas for our PE classes, about the size of a football field, and 3 recess areas which are about half the size of football fields. Obviously they're scheduled. Only 1 classroom is in each one of those half football field size recess areas, and we're working on giving students engaging games to play, relay races, obstacle courses, things where they're not physically touching each other but getting a lot of exercise and having a lot of fun. They're not required to wear their mask while in recess as long as they're at least 6 feet apart. Hi, this is our 2nd and 3rd grade hallway. As you can tell, it's very similar. All of our hallways look the same. It makes it easier for students to transition so that there's not a different circumstance in one hallway versus the other. Our nurse's office is right here. We have faculty bathrooms, our school psychologist. So we also have an isolation room. Should the circumstance come up where a student is exhibiting symptoms, they're put in the isolation room and observed, and parents are called to come pick up their student. The nurse will contact the parents and also consult with the health district as to what the next steps would be. And this is the spacious cafeteria here in Mitchell. We have one of the larger cafeterias, certainly of any elementary school in the area. It gives us the luxury of spacing the tables out so students are at least 6 feet apart. It also allows us to only use about 2/3 of the table at a time, making it easier to sanitize. Plexiglass is put in place so that when the students are sitting and eating, they can be behind a plexiglass without their masks on. It's important for the students to understand that they're only 4 to a table and they have assigned seating. Again, my name is Andy Komar. I'm the principal here at Mitchell Elementary School. I'm sorry you couldn't come into the building personally, but we're trying to keep your children safe, nurtured, and happy. So thank you very much for your time, and go Eagles.